The government has accused Sinn Féin's attempt to hold the government to account as a distraction. I put to you that Fine Gael must have been distracted for the last 12 years as you held the Justice portfolio. You were so distracted that under your watch, under Fine Gael's watch, there are almost 500 less Gardaí in Dublin since you came into government. You were so distracted when two Gardaí who were on overtime from Rolandstown in my area were brutally attacked in Ballyfermot. Were you distracted when a rocket was fired at a Gardaí at a protest? Were you distracted when the rank-and-file Gardaí voted no confidence in the Garda Commissioner? Were you distracted when the US Embassy warned our citizens that Dublin was not safe? And were you distracted when Dublin burned 2 weeks ago? As a father whose children also attended a Gael school, I was appalled by the barbaric attack on 3 children and their carer outside Gael School, Colorado. The level of destruction and lawlessness that followed in my city last week was unacceptable and it was inexcusable. But this does not happen in isolation. You have allowed things to escalate. You constantly mention 3,000 Garda vehicles. Minister, do you know how many Garda vehicles were available in Clondalkin and Ballyfermot on one day last week? One Garda car for a whole area, a really disadvantaged area. Our communities feel abandoned by Fine Gael. You walked around Dublin with a fine Garda escort and you declared our city safe. I've worked as an outreach worker, meeting some of the hardest to reach members of society in our city and in our suburbs. I've lived in Dublin my whole life, and for the first time I don't feel as safe here. You've allowed law and order to disintegrate under your watch. And Minister, the reason I have no confidence in you as Minister, in order to fix the problem, you have to recognise there is a problem. You believe that Dublin is safe. Workers and families will disagree with you. The escalation of violence in my city will contradict you. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So, replacing one failed Fine Gael Justice Minister with another Fine Gael Justice Minister will not bring about the change that is needed. Minister, I have no confidence in the Minister, yourself as Minister of Justice, and I have no confidence in this government.